Glassblowing is a really unique process in terms of making an object. It's not something you can sculpt directly with your hands. You have to use a lot of metal tools, and the kind of balance of it is really unusual. So you have to kind of get used to it moving from like a liquid form to kind of a clay kind of material, and then really, really solid at the end.
Each of us do our own personal designs, and then we do group designs. So this is a group design that Ryan has also come up with for Bee Kingdom.
The members of Bee Kingdom, myself, Tim, and Phil, we met at the Alberta College of Art and Design back in like '02 at the earliest. And I know Phil and I started to work together almost immediately, and then Tim joined on the next year. And it was kind of informal at the time. We just needed more hands to make more complicated work. It just worked out that we had this space to come to and develop into a hot shop. So we did that in '04 and got going in '05 and been running ever since. We've been practicing for a couple of years before we came up with Bee Kingdom, and because at the time we lived in the house together, and we work collaboratively and live communally, and bees kind of do the same thing, their hive mentality, and they work together for a common purpose. So our work ethic is very similar to that. And then even liquid hot glass runs a lot like honey. So there's a lot of similarities between the way we work and bee culture.
We sort of work as a team. Tim is doing the heat. Ryan's going to be papering and making sure the bottom of the piece doesn't blow out.
We get a chance to test all of our skills, our kind of efficiency and accuracy in glassblowing, but also the experiments and the unexpected things can also play a role in the artistic aspect of it. And in a sense, it really is all artistic. There's not a whole lot we can look to as a point of reference for what we're doing. So every day you're creating, whether it's in the studio or in the office section of the studio, it keeps it pretty interesting. It's a pretty international kind of movement that we're a part of right now. And it's kind of in generations of development. Techniques had gone missing through parts of history and rediscovered. We have this opportunity to take skills that are ancient and developments that are very recent, and then kind of travel around with our exhibitions and meet other glass artists and trade techniques and experiences and get a sense of everybody's different experience with this material from their different backgrounds and what they learned and where they work. So there's no end to what you can learn.
Like a month by month, day by day thing, so it's hard to kind of predict the future. I mean, one day it looks like the studio's failing and you can't even do it the next day, and then sometimes it's like, we make a bunch of money one day and it looks like our future is golden for like several months after that. So it's totally like an up and down roller coaster, kind of a manic practice. It's hard to say. Happy to show people what I do because I think it's kind of like interesting and unique, and it's kind of cool to show people.